is radioactive decay? So we've just said this comes from atoms or nuclei which are unstable and they emit radiation to become a little bit more stable. So there are 3 types of particles you must know about, and you already know these: alpha, beta and gamma. And so we also have symbols for those. The first one is an alpha symbol. The second one is a beta symbol, which is like a capital B with a tail on it. And the third one is gamma, and it looks something like that. Sometimes it's got a wee loop on the end of it. These all come about because of a change in something of an atom. So they all come about because of a change in the nucleus of an atom. A nucleus emits 1 or 2 or even all 3 of these particles when it has too much energy and is unstable. Okay, now if you have alpha or beta decay happening, then the nucleus changes into a different type of nucleus. And if that's the case, it has a different number of protons in its nucleus. It now has a different number of protons in its nucleus. And then the last slide in this little part is the notation of the 3 particles. These aren't atomic numbers or atomic mass numbers. They're notations which indicate the charge. The bottom number, if I just move this over, indicates the charge of the particular particle, and this number up at the top indicates the mass of it. So the first thing, the alpha particle is very often likened to a helium nucleus. So it's whatever you find in a helium nucleus, an alpha particle is the same. And what do you find? You find 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Now, it's got 2 protons and 2 neutrons. The protons have a charge and they're positively charged. So if you've got 2 of them, you've got a charge of +2 in an alpha particle. Altogether, the amount of mass is 2 protons plus 2 neutrons. Altogether that's 4. It's an equivalent mass of 4. Relative atomic mass is called, but we just say 4, and so therefore it's got a symbol of 4 at the top. So alpha is written with a 4 at the top and a 2 at the bottom. Beta, however, beta is just a fast moving electron, and we'll be saying a wee bit more about this in a minute. And what charge is an electron? An electron has a charge of -1, and we know this already. It's got a negative charge. In terms of mass, an electron has got no mass in comparison to protons or neutrons, and therefore it's got a mass of 0. And we write the beta particle 0 -1. The third one, gamma. Gamma's different. Gamma's not, well, it is a particle, but it's also considered to be a wave. And it's a wave of electromagnetic radiation, but it's got enormous energy in comparison to something like radio waves or microwaves. It has no charge, so it's got a 0 at the bottom, and it has no mass, so it also has a 0 at the top. And so it's written, I'm just going to write it here, 0, 0. Beta is written as 0 -1, and I'll just write alpha here is written as 4, 2.